Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another. I have to refresh my Borderless full screen because I immediately noticed that. Yes, hello, everyone. Why does your mouth hurt, Layla? Oh, so yes, welcome, welcome. Hello, Gob. Hello, Layla. Welcome to the stream. It has been quite a bit. Yeah, a lot of shit's been happening. Posted the new schedule like not too long ago. As you may notice, there's only like 2 streams scheduled per week right now. You have mouth infection. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear. Are we talking like abscess level, or what do we address in here? Let me think. Mm. Hello, hi, Maz. Welcome to the chat. I can't speak. Oh yeah, no. I think anything like in that region hurts like fuck, dude. It's you know, 2 streams per week. I'm probably gonna maintain that for I don't know how long, but I think you know you're gonna see less of me on stream actively. Obviously, 2 times per week, but I like to hope that because I will only be streaming 2 times a week, I might use whatever clips I get more like more intelligently. Hands are a bit tired, but I'll be lurking. Oh, thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy it. You're about to EV. We can still EV. I really encourage you to rest, but thank you for saying hi. But yeah, no, it's been chaotic. I've been really stressed, so if I seem a little dejected, It's been rough. There's been a lot of stuff happening. Zepp voice calming. Thank you. I know. It's like my chat. They crave the Zepp voice. But given that I'll be streaming less like per week, that means that I will be able to do other stuff, which, you know, I would say I would see it from a positive perspective. Maybe not being able to stream as much will kind of force me to find, or at least discover, discover, bit of a failed burp there. Discover what I want to do in terms of like long form, which I don't think is a bad thing, even if it's like a lot of clunkiness and a lot of like falling over and and tripping, because I would love to be able to get accustomed to like not only producing long form content, but also like shorts that are less like numerous, but more, yeah, more quality versus quantity, pretty much, you know. And I like to think that if I ever make that breakthrough of like, oh, you know what, this is what I feel comfortable making on long form, I think as a creator, it will just benefit me long term, if that makes sense, you know, because I like to think that I'm pretty good at streaming in terms of like keeping an audience entertained and having qualities that are like, yeah, you know, I'm pretty cool on stream sometimes. And I like to think that in my own way, maybe not like in a, oh, you know, this person is like a god gamer or like gets crazy highlights, but like in my own way, I like to think that my shorts or my clips, even if they're not the most like dopamine inducing or the most high moments, I like to think they have their own little character. And I think one thing that I have going for me, what the fuck is that? One thing that I have going for me is in my opinion, that I would say when you watch, that's a plum, when you watch one of my shorts, I like to think that you aren't like seeing too much of a rose tinted version of that, because you get this a lot, you know. And obviously as a content creator, you gotta make yourself look appealing, you gotta make yourself look marketable, right? And that's fair, that's understandable. But I like to think that when you watch a short of mine, what you see is pretty damn close to what you'll get on like a long form video, if I make more of them, or mostly stream. I like to think is very congruent, if that checks out in anyone's head. But it's hi Hirsch. I accidentally hit that duck. Welcome to the stream. It has been a while. I hope everyone has been well, because otherwise I will be very like sad, you know. I'll be very sad if you're not doing too well. There's a lot of wheat seeds. I'm overheating again because it's morning. Like consistency, well, okay, that's too general of a term. What I meant is that like when you watch someone on YouTube or like as a short, you're gonna edit out the things that are like suboptimal. That's very normal. You want to look your best, right? What I'm saying, and I don't know, consistency is too conflated to me with other stuff in terms of content creation. To me, it's just more like the level of congruency between what someone is like in a clip and what someone is like in their other forms of content is like a metric of its own, if that makes sense. Does that add up? Does that check out? I like to think it checks out. In my mind, it does. Like Like cherry picking? Well, no, that's too far, you know? It's like too. It's more like what you see is what you get. Yeah, pretty much. Cherry picking is like, I wouldn't say it's related because you're not cherry picking per se. It's just like it's a very normal thing to do. And like you could call that cherry picking, but I wouldn't say so. It's just picking your best moments is just standard, you know? I don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like that harsh. I think cherry picking is too. How do I put it? I don't know. It feels too deliberate. It feels too whatever. But yeah, the music playlist I think that we're on right now has had some slight updates over time. I'm tempted to turn right just to see if that like river area connects back to the main river. I'm definitely using the wrong words. I feel. I mean, Gob. You know, I think I've gotten used to that at a certain point from you. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Okay, I mean that in the nicest way possible. I'm getting used to it. That jute. That is jute. I want jute. I really want jute. I want a lot of jute, actually. And you know, I don't need too much to start a farm, but oh my, what the fuck? All right, forest fire. I love forest fires. Whee! We're gonna use the river to our advantage here a little bit. I don't actually know which direction the main river flows, but if we can use it, I will. Because we can use any help in transport that we can get at this stage. There are horses along this path, which is very enticing. Because the moment you have a horse, or even, dare I say, 2 horses, and also not drowning yourself in that process, there is a mob somewhere close to me here. I ought to be careful. Something in front of me as well. I gotta make sure I don't, like, find any crocodiles. Because that's a problem. Can I swim against the current? Probably not that well, but we can walk along. We can walk along the shore. The banks, I mean. I don't think shore applies to a river. Wild rice. I've been trying to figure out mentally what I can do with rice, but as a crop, I don't know. I feel like I should grab it, but I'm so fucking chock full. That's what I was worried about. I'm so fucking chock full of other shit that I'm not too inclined right now. I think shore works for rivers, like river shore. Does it? Riverbank. I think riverbank is just like, I don't know. I just say riverbank. Like, as in my mind, it's the more fitting term. The one thing that I have been wanting, I guess, like, improve might be a strong word, but I think, you know, I think being a content creator does come with, like, figuring out where and how you can navigate, like your strengths, for example, right? Does that make sense? I like to think that makes sense. Because it's just like, some people might not be as good at, like, talking continuously, but they might be very good at stuff like presenting, or maybe they're just like a fucking god gamer. They're fucking Earth's gift to a certain game or a certain genre, something like that, you know. And I think navigating your respective, like, strength is its own like skill, you know, and you're not gonna. I don't think anyone who today is like a really good commentator was always like as good. Play their strength, yeah. I do think people should play to their strength, but I also think that sometimes it's also good to like focus on your weaknesses, and you know, obviously, when you work on your strength, some of your weaknesses might come forward, and then you can like work on them. That's also very true, very truth nuke. Let's see. I feel like I want tomatoes. I I can combine these probably. Oh, I wish the fucking expiry date combination system wasn't so ass. Potato. What do I have in here? Oats. Let me combine these oats. And I'm full on oats in that department, I think. I could probably like try to eat them. I have a ton of shit in my inventory management in this mod pack is a nightmare. It is an absolute horror show. Because we're trying to get home right now. What is in front of me, by the way? I'm scared. I don't know what's in front of me here. That's a tiger, I think. Oh yeah, I think that's a tiger. Yep. Oh yeah. We're gonna like avoid that guy real quick. Oh my god, we have such a long way. Although most of this seems to be quite clear. Yeah, as we're seeing horses along the way. So that's always good. One thing I do want to check, because I don't want to get too overconfident, is that like, yeah, okay, I sound fine, I think. I sound better than I'm used to, actually. I'd argue. I listened to myself for a second, I was like, oh. That's strangely clear and strangely like, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. I haven't heard myself in a while on stream. My brain's no longer like clogged up with preconceptualized like images of, or like concepts of what should I sound like on stream. So I get to hear like a new, up to date, or not, maybe like out like I gotta catch up with my own brain on what I expect to sound like and what I actually sound like. So I like to think I'm making sense, and I don't think I'm spewing nonsense, but maybe it might be hard to wrap your head around, you know, your little brain cells, assuming you have any left. That's not me being mean. That's me just saying that my stream it does things to people, and it scares me. I've seen horrific transformations from the sheer like rot that I induce upon people from making them sit in this chat room. It's actually like it's kind of scary. It feels bad sometimes, you know. I'm watching people they just turn into mush. It's tragic. Carrot seed. Oh my god, I'm already full on wheat seeds, dude. Oh, do I value the wheat seeds more, the wheat more, or the seeds more? Oh my god. How many? Actually, there's only like one left, isn't there? I need to find a puddle real quick, by the way. I can just record. There's a puddle right there. I am like dangerously hot. What fucking in-game time is it? That would be great for me to check. Summer, of course. I think it's slightly colder over there. Not like by much. That also might not be true. I might have made that up entirely. In fact, it likely is just made up. I had no basis for making that comment. Gob, Gob, are you still watching? I have an interesting offer for you. I have an interesting, appealing offer for you. That you may wish to take if you want. The gobulous gob. I like to think that in my mind, you are just viscous deadlock breaking it down in my mental image. That's what I expect. Pyrus. I feel like the Pyrus has been in this weird niche of the plant meta in my head, where I'm like, I technically need this, but I don't know if I need this like right now. Like I'm gonna need it, probably. But do I need it like immediately? I have no clue. I have no clue. One thing I can only hope for is that the region we were just in, where we got the fire clay. You're back. Welcome back. Did you hear my call out towards you? Oh, gobulous one. I'm curious whether or not this is true. Papyrus. There's a lot of papyrus lying around. Quite a bit of it growing and thriving in the local environment. We're still a ways away from home. I get the feeling that I want to be a little careful here. I know it seems like a crocodile junction to me, and I don't want that. I don't want that to combine me. Holy, the currents are stronger than I remember. But yeah, what I was wondering to ask was, do you wish to yap? Do you wish to Windows? What? What about Windows? I mean, Windows Audio Jungle, Audio Jungle. Oh, I have to do like a more British voice for that, like Audio Jungle. You know how like some people will it's like a fucking German video. Your audio was cracking. I know, it's an OBS thing. They can't fix it yet. I'm sorry. They can't do anything about that yet. There's a bunch of cows here. Yeah. Do you want to yap? Do you want to converse? Do you want to say things and make comments about the gameplay that you're viewing right now with your eyeballs, with those peepers of yours, and whoever else is watching? Your peepers are also laying their gaze upon this content. Dead bush. Yeah, that seems like a dead bush, all right. Lead. I already marked this. This is the marker I was just looking at. Oh my goodness. Just making sure. Okay, no, I'm not crazy, I think. Actually, let me double check. Okay, no, I'm not crazy. I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I'm trying to think as well as I walk back what my current priorities are in terms of this world. I feel like it's getting to the point where I'm like, maybe I do want to like start like at least maybe building some amount of surplus, at least in powder form of ores. What else on my mind right now is just like, yeah, getting this fire clay supply line improved. We need more charcoal as well, but it's just, oh my god, man. Just the way that charcoal is just, oh, it's funneled up instantly, and it takes so long to properly replenish. I don't know, man. I think if we ever start getting our first bits and pieces of technology, that, oh my, it's gonna be it's gonna feel so good, and then we're gonna have new problems that feel horrible to tackle. So every boon to production just means another thorn elsewhere. I should probably try to find a better path through this area, because it's just like not bad by any means, but it's also not great. There's also just coal here, which I don't want to forget, because it can be a bit of a absolute ass experience to find. Also, have you noticed that like there's a lot of also, and there's like a lot of like, oh wait, and this and that and Bingus and Borgol. Remember, I'm proud of you. Thank you very much, Rex. Ocelot, I've not seen those. Have I? Actually, I might have. I might be lying. I'm coming up for the usual area. Sending love and support. Thank you very much. What the fuck is that? I don't think I'm seeing anything. Am I seeing something there? Am I? I'm crazy. I'm going insane. I genuinely thought I saw something, but I fucking apparently not. Halite. Hold on now. Salt. That's good. That's good to know. I remember something we were trying to explore was fucking the vat for the oven, because you could boil water on it, and we wanted to learn whether or not that was like a decent source of salt that wasn't a salt mine, which we don't know yet. Well, that we'd have to conduct many sciences to discover this fact. But yeah, this path isn't the worst, I would say, in terms of safety. Does seem like a bit of a crocodile hot zone, though. He returns. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, Louis. How you doing? Hope you've been well. It's good to see you. Sorry I missed a bunch. It's fine. I missed a bunch as well, because holy shit, this week's been chaotic. But I'm hoping that now that I'm hopefully able to see things a little clearly, and I'm able to get things back on track, get things coordinated again. As some of you might have seen from the schedule announcement, there's gonna be only like 2 streams per week for the time being. I don't know how long that will be in effect, but for this foreseeable future, it will be. I'll be trying my best to upload shorts, and obviously, given the extra time, I'll be doing other stuff, maybe not pertaining to content, but here and there, I will probably like push myself to explore some like long form themes, and see like where could Zepp Thunderbolt, the great plane of YouTube and other sites, make videos and have people enjoy them. because I feel like as much as I want, well, okay, mate, this is hold on. Let me rephrase that a bit better. I think people will, especially part of my existing fan base, made a really pretty add-on bundle in Bedrock. You send photo. You can send that into some chat, sure. What was I saying? Fucking. I have kind of already been experimenting with like very slowly, obviously, and very inconsistently with long form videos and what I would want to make. I think gameplay in theory, and I think the biggest problem I've had with gameplay is that I feel like whenever I plan something for that, it's like it falls apart, and then I think I'd almost have to test what happens if I just play video games. I don't have a pre-existing idea in my head, and I just do that. I do something with that, right? And I think that would be a good exercise, I suppose. Hurricane. Why am I picking up sugarcane all of a sudden? I think it's because I was like, wait, do I have sugarcane, or will I need a lot of sugar? Probably. The answer is probably. But hey, that's the future me worrying. But yeah, gameplay videos. Oh, sleeping croc. Gameplay videos will be difficult to figure out for me, I think. But I'm still exploring everything, really, because in my mind, I'm kind of always just blanking on that front. I got a notification from somewhere. I need to close my Discord for my own sanity, and perhaps put like like a fucking super TF deadlock video in the background or something. Whenever I think of like content ideas beyond gameplay or whatever, it's just like I lock up because I just don't know what I want to make, and two, what I like. I just don't feel like there's anything I can be like I don't know. I don't think there's much I can add to a lot of conceptual ideas, and when that is paired with, I don't really know if I want to do this. For example, like for many video ideas or types, it's like, that's a problem, because it's like that's I'm not gonna get anything done, and if I do, it's like, would I really be able to handle that for like ages? Probably not. So it's very annoying to navigate, but I'm trying, I swear. Okay, go ad free for free. What? Hi Rashed, are you okay? You doing all right? So ad free for free. What are you, like? Did Twitch hire you? Did they send you here? We had wheat oat seats. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rashad, please. I need you to just be a little sane here. a little sane, okay? I'm not. I like to think that I'm not too demanding as a person. And okay. So see, there we go. 5%? That's kind of low. 96. Oh my god, I'm so sussy, and I'm fucking. Holy, give me a moment. Hold on, chat. I need a moment to like clear my nose. Okay, I'm good. Rashad, please, please, I beg of you. I need some brain activity going on, you know? Need some high IQ commentary. Let me break some of these. Get some more seeds. Yeah, let's plant these. We got leftovers. You have a seatbelt on? Why? I'm scared. Why would you ask that? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm chills right now. I got chills. Let me relight all of these. I am dying of heat stroke. This like climate is. I can't wait for when I'll have a better temperature management tech in the run. Looks like you have a seatbelt. That is not a seatbelt. But I understand why you think it would be. What am I thinking right now? I think... Did I already break the shark? I don't think so. I don't think so. Can you share of the glass? The class one? It's supposed to be an empty bandolier, but I think given the constraints at the time, that was hard. That was hard at the time. So I've had to live with it. But I don't know. I think it largely gets the point across. Plus, it's like you can look at, you can see that in art. I like to think it's pretty congruent. Oh my god. What mod pack is this? This is Terra Firma Greg. It's Terra Firma Craft and Greg Tech mixed together. It's fucking cock and ball torture, that's what. Ooh, oh my god. Do we got a creature on our hands? Because hello, Iserman, welcome to the live stream. Oh my god. How are you? How are you? Do those llama hawk? Oh my god, bro. First of all, they're alpacas. You're doing good? I'm glad. I'm glad. I need to... Where the fuck is my document? I wonder if I already have a shovel recipe written down. That'd be good. Let me open my files. Where are my... I also just realized I need to probably, like, enable my custom video alerts. And then make sure that they work. Let's see. Laugh. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that worked, okay? Eiserman, we have some commands here. You can do exclamation mark sussy, exclamation mark pickle, and exclamation mark feed. for your entertainment. So, you know, they are in fact present. So what does pickle do? It tells you how long your pickle is. And sussy tells you how sussy you are. And feed Steve. It feeds the Steve. Who's Steve? The hamster. The hamster. That's our fat, plump, rotund boy, Steve. Thank you for feeding Steve. I forget who the highest. I'm pretty sure it's still solar. It might still be so. I don't know. You know, I don't know the Steve meta right now or the Steve leaderboard, but I like to think that it's still solar that has the most food fed to our plump little boy. Where is my fucking text file? There it is. Have I written down the shovel? I have not written down the shovel. This is tragic. Wrought iron shovel. I'm walking out the stream. Well, thank you for stopping by, Rashad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Where does that red arrow point? 74? Minus 2 plus 3 is 75. This is what it was. This is what it was. This is what I was like. This is what I was rage baiting about, you know? This is what I was malding about. Fucking 75. Oh my god. This 75? What am I talking about? Fucking yeah, no, I have to get to 75 and then do the sequence above. Fucking how do I get there again? Oh my god. 4 times 13? Was it 5 times 13 plus 16? No, I think it was 4 times 13 plus 16 plus 7. Oh my god. Wait, I'm a fucking goat. I'm literally built different. Wait, what? 4 times 4. So where's my shovel? Have you ever listened to Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains? I have not. I've not done that. 4 upsets, 1 shrink, 1 bend, and then like 1 small hit, 1 punch. So if I run that, 4 times 13 plus 16 plus 7 plus minus 3 plus 2. Oh my god. Favorite of album. Oh, what? What? Those are not words. I'm sorry. Highly recommend. I'm gonna assume favorite album of all time, but let me eat some food. Drink some Wawa. I guess I'll have to check it out. I can't promise I will, but I'll try. I'll try. I'm overheating real bad. I don't have any silk clothing, so I'm just like, I'm screwed. You know, Hi, King Carlos. How you doing? Welcome. Oh my god. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Eyes are back. Welcome to the channel. What do we do out here? Like, what do we largely do in this stream? We just say like evil things, you know. I like that's pretty much what it is. So we talk about evil shit while playing modded Minecraft, which is pretty much been the main activity. And I'm a chud. I just picked up a piping hot ingot with my bare hands. Where stick? There's twigs. I can turn into stick. I can make fucking wooden tongs so I don't burn my fucking fingers off, dude. let's see whether or not I was correct in assuming that the number needed to align for a iron shovel is in fact 74. Because if it's not, then I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna start crying. In fact, you're gonna hear it like really hard, and it's gonna make you really sad. And you don't want that to happen. So 4 offsets, 1 shrink, 1 bend. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 shrink, 1 bend, 1 small hit, and then 1 punch. I am so goated, dude. I am a goat. I'm the goat. I'm not a goat. I'm the goat. And I immediately took out my tongs and fucking burned myself. I am so smart. I am so smart. All right. Can you please quench faster? Thank you. We've acquired a new shovel. We are no longer shovelless. Work is killing. Yeah, I can get that. I understand. I hope that it does go better. I hope you were able to get through the ship and return to better activities soon. Some of these are mature, some of these are not. Do I wait? I probably should wait just for like just to keep it nice and tidy. Oh my god. I wonder, because I'm surprised these melons are still here. I don't know why, but like I feel like maybe it'd be too warm, but maybe I'm just making assumptions, I guess. maybe I'm just making assumptions, guys. Oh my god. We're running like out of shit to feed the ducks and then the other animals. Let me think. Let me use my brain here. We have charcoal for now. We don't have a lot of food, so that's a big concern. I wonder if the fruit harvest. I see some fruits, I think, if I'm not crazy. Yeah, okay. Some of our fruits are in fact like here. They're alive. They're growing. But how long will they keep growing is the question. I could probably consult the manual for that. Right now, I'm not too worried. Protein is very big problem. And I feel like I'm also like not necessarily helping my case by not having enough fucking. Ooh, I don't know what the block is called right now. Fertilizer's a problem, food's a problem, everything's a problem. I'm crying. We have to process a bunch of like fire clay. Yeah, we got a lot to do. It is summer. It's late summer now. Let me think about this. Let me ponder. Let me do some pondering. Where is the crops category? There is the crops category. Barley. I need corn. Where's corn? Maize, I mean. God. It is okay. It's late summer. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but let's see. Where's our maize? There's our maize. Fucking there we go. Wheat. I can miss this. I can miss this. Hopefully, at least. Yeah. Okay. That seems good. Seems like it's fit to grow right now. And I think corn generally is more. That's the wrong crop. That's the wrong crop. I'm so sad. Do I have like some random corn seeds around? Yeah, sort of. I don't know if it's enough, but I hope it is. Oh, never mind. Holy fuck. Holy corn. Hi, Trainsin. How you doing? How are you? Melons are pretty good. The thing about melons right now is that I'm not able to fertilize them very well, which is not good. What nutrient do they use again? Melon phosphorus. That's why I had that's why I had issues. Phosphorus is annoying, very annoying to get, actually. A lot of rotten food. Let's see. Horrible because I'm a Commonwealth soldier fighting the undead. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. My condolences. I hope that goes better for you soon. Maize is phosphorus. Oat is phosphorus. Oh my god. Yo. Wheat. Oh my god. Barley is nitrogen. Jute. Potassium. Wheat. Again, I already looked at that. Wait, is this... No, never mind. I was like, is this the niche that rice fills? No. No, it's not. Phosphorus. I am starting to think that, you know, maybe... maybe a solid source of phosphorus is like... We're gonna have to start, like, thinking about that, you know? I'm starting to think. Burnable logs. I don't think there's any way I can do that right now. I don't... Can I? I don't think so. I don't think I can... You know, I can't cook logs. I cannot. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I can't cook logs. Okay. How can I maybe cook a log? No. Coke oven, smelting. I don't think I have anything in this age that can fit a log. Like the common soldiers have some self-preservation and not die to S-gunner zombie. Hold on. Let me pace myself here. Unlike the common soldiers, I have some self-preservation and I don't die to zombie gunner. Okay, I'm gonna fill in the blanks for my head just to make it easier for myself. But yeah, no, I can imagine. I can imagine you should just throw yourself at them. Food, phosphorus. Oh my god. I remember that we were talking about a better source, and that was appetite. Somewhere with appetite. We need an appetite mine. But we were like, where the fuck do you find appetite? And you know, that spurred the great appetite journey. That hasn't happened yet. So we're gonna have to like find a way to do that. Let me make sure that we use whatever we can right now to fill the phosphorus demand. How much fucking... Where is it? There was a tiny bone meal dust. Yeah, 10%. Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. It's terrible, even. It's horrendous. It's doo-doo. It is doo-doo. It's not good. Not a great source of of phosphorus. But it is. It's there. How much is wood ash? Wood ash is slightly better, but it is also like ass to get. Eating burlap. No, God, dude. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Not great chances here. Appetite. What was the bottleneck for us? It's because appetite and other ores will only exist in places where, like, you know, that they can exist, which largely means that certain type of, you know, some types of rock bed or bedrock, what type of stone the ground is underneath you will make a difference. Now, where is appetite? Diorite, gabbro, gneiss, granite, marble, highlight, quartzite, schist, and slate. If I look up on calcium phosphate, blah blah blah. Gneiss, I can't really think of off the top of my head, but I feel like in general we're gonna have to do some serious walking around to locate any potential area for appetite, and who knows how long that would take. Let me sip some water and eat some food and just continue to grind these bones for a minute. There we go. Bone meal. We'll use the bone meal for our own gain. There we go. Yeah, we need to get our food supply like back up to speed real quick. Or else we're gonna have problems, and we don't want to go back to the days where food was just, you know, it was a luxury. We don't want that. We don't want that to happen. Arguably the ones that should receive the most are these. Because when they're growing is, I believe, when they actually make proper use of the resources of the soil nutrients. And there we go. We have an ad coming up for those of you who might get ads. We have a bit of an anomaly here on the channel. A lot of people don't get ads. They just kind of, nothing happens. So if you're one of the unlucky few who might get an ad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that you might just have a skill issue. I'm joking. I promise. I promise. I'm like walking in circles thinking, do I have a hoe? Did I ever make a new one? I genuinely don't know. I think I did. I did. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. Just for my sanity, I'm gonna harvest some of this. Okay, knife. Oat grain. I have a bunch of loose grain in here. Ugh. I should like try. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. There we go. And we have ads rolling. Ow. Hi, Sir Gore. I need where knife, where knife, where knife, where where knife. Give me a knife. There we go. Feed. Thank you. Thank you for feeding, Borger. I will cherish it. I will yum yum on the flavors burger when the time comes. Where am I putting this? I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm having chills right now. I need another knife. Where? Where? I need rock. Give me a rock. Give me a rock to make a knife with. There we go. You call him frantic.
John Madden.
Yes, hi. Welcome. welcome to hell. Welcome to Zepp stream. I promise you, those are synonyms. Horrific, terrible. I'm evil. I'm evil and twisted like that. Tomatoes can go in there. How long are these melons gonna last? I can still put them in there. That's fine. You got leveled by artillery? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Skeletal. Pushes up glasses or something. I'm not cool. What do potatoes like? Holy fuck, potatoes are resilient. I forgot that that's generally just like mostly true. Potassium as well. 50% soil hydration. Well, okay, that's 100%. Hold on. Let me. Okay, yeah, no. The base area, the base hydration of this area is like 54%. There we go. Let me find a little spot to make a large little plot that isn't on like something like an ore vein. Maybe like right here. Sure. Here looks good. Get something for potatoes going. And we wouldn't need to make any channels, any aqueducts. How do I want to do this right now? I think for the time, I can do this right now. How hot am I? I'm getting pretty warm. I might want to go sit in a pool of water real quick. Hold on. Let me sit in the water so that I don't really overheat. Because that would be suboptimal. That'd be bad. Let me gather my thoughts as well, because holy fuck. A lot of progression we gotta catch up to. What am I trying to say? How have you been, by the way, Sir Gore? Sorry, I'm like very caught up in huge tasks of the things that I need to get done in this mod pack, but it has been a significant amount of time. I would like to think, for me, you know, just streaming. Oh my god, thank you for the free stream streak. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the streak. I have already explained. I can just repeat it. In the beginning, at the beginning of this week, everything was like going to shit. Everything was crumbling. The world was falling apart. Everything was. I was experiencing my own rapture. And then everything was fine. And so I'm like, okay, well, I can like adjust my stream schedule now and then stop panicking. And so I did that. And now I'm here. Hello, hi. Waves at you or something. Hopefully everything will be perfectly normal and perfectly fine, and there will be nothing like anomalous or strange going on, right? That's all we can really hope for. Okay, I'm no longer dying of heat stroke immediately, so we can once again tend the potato. Um. mm, there we go. No dead, only stream. The grind never stops. You're right. It doesn't. It just keeps going. It's kind of scary. Although, you know, maybe never does. I know it, dude. And you want to know what drives me crazy? It's like every time you're like, let's take a little break. It's just gonna come back for you. It's the grind. It never stops, chat. It doesn't. The grind doesn't stop. It will forever chase you. It will find you. It will take you. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm thinking about my streams. I'm telling people this. I'm glad you understand. I've been telling people this. Whenever you like, you know, obviously, you know, if you're not like in your head about growth and whatnot, then like just have fun. But if you're even like, as soon as you start even giving like a little twinkle, little tiddlywink of like, oh, you know, maybe it would be awesome to grow. It's like, oh god, I have to stream, I have to grind, I have to get shorts, I have to get content, I have to get. Can we get some more expensive redeems? Wow, what a subtle flex in chat. I can try think of some more redeems that are more expensive. Whether they are future hypotheticals or mistakes I made in streams already done. Yeah, pretty much. And obviously, you know, depending on what you focus on, after you're done with streams and worrying about them, or like, you know, for the time being, you're like at a point where you're like, okay, maybe we're doing things okay. You know, maybe you fix audio issues, maybe you're happy with how you've decorated your UI or overlaying, and then another thing pops up, right? Because I have this with just anything I do, because I make shorts, I make TikToks, whatever, and I'm so like I'm not yet over the hump of long form. I just haven't I haven't gone across that wall yet of I don't know what to do on long form video that I really want to do, or that I really like think I'm like in my element about, or even remotely. And so I've largely been streaming and doing shorts, but it's just like, I don't know. I think when you hit that like a mind wall of how am I meant to start this thing, it can be hard. It can be hard to get out of that. And as soon as you like get that like eureka moment of, oh, what if I tried this? And then you try it, even if you're nervous, and then it works, and then you're like, wow, we should try that again. That's not like, not everyone arrives at that point day one. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Let me eat some food. Let me think. Potato. Yeah. We got a little potato patch going. Potato patch. Whatever crops do I have? What crops do I have? Wheat. Wheat. Wheat seeds? No more wheat seeds? No? A lot of maize. I need to think about maize. I need to start thinking about how we manage corn around here. Because it's like a very high hydration crop, which is pain and suffering and misery and shit like that. Trying my best to tackle tiny little problems at my own pace and hope that it amounts to something that hopefully will make sure that I don't just run around in circles. I know that's like the entire point of this mod pack, but please, I just, oh god. I had oat seeds. Oat seeds? Oat seeds. I just realized I was missing one. Right. Potato patch. We have some bell pepper seeds somewhere. Here, and there's more. Where? Where's there? Where is more? More is where? Here. Okay. And here. I just saw them. Excellent. That's good. Grape. I don't think there's too much. Too much else. Too many other containers to look in. Well, okay. Well, that's a lie. There's a few other containers, but I don't know if I want to look into them. No, nothing in there that I currently care about. Bell pepper. Oh. To obtain green bell peppers. Harvesting whatever. Okay, they can be picked. That's good. That is its own little advantage. What temperature is it? These are like, I think these are gonna be a fall crop, even. It's like too hot. It's a little too hot right now. Carrot. Jute. Jute. I need it. I need to think about jute. Jute. There has to be jute on the mind right now. Carrot. Do I have any more carrot seeds? Carrot seeds. No? No. I don't think so. No? No carrot seeds? No extra ones? I don't think so. Anyway. What do carrots want? What makes a carrot happy? It makes it happy by not being here right now because it's too warm. What about jute? That should work, right? I think that should work. Where do I grow? Where do I grow some jute? Let me short this. I love Wawa. I love water. Water is so yum. Silk dirt. Where is my silk dirt? Any more silk dirt? I have some more silk dirt. Because I want to fill in this hole. Don't say anything. I know what my chat is, guys. Like, come on. Don't get any ideas. I know who I am, but guys, please spare me, please. It happens all the time. I can't wait for the mannerisms to come back. The high quality sussy talk, the sussy chats, sussy messages. They're gonna be good. I expect the most high quality, like, raunchy comments. They better be good. What are they doing? Shoot, yeah. In this little fucking patch. There we go. Potassium. It's also Just like one of those, you know, fucking nutrients, plant nutrients. I think it's the easiest one in like a way. In a way, it's the easiest one. I don't know how true that is in practice, but you know, it definitely feels like it right now, at least. It's also a bit of a waste to do triple on those because you're wasting like 20%. That's you know, that's huge. That adds up. That adds up quick. Let me not like perish from heat stroke, please. I could simmer in here a little bit longer, so I just have a bit more time to exist. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Important. I need to check. When the fuck? I haven't, hold on, guys. I want to, like, highlight some cool people at some point. I don't know when they're fucking live. Let me think. Let me go look. Let me go find out. Let me go find out. Let me go find out right now. Oh my god. What's happening in there? When does he usually stream? Okay, so not now. Let's just say that much. He doesn't. Okay, they're not gonna be streaming today. Probably. I would be very shocked if they would. That was Bungus. I think Bungus is live. If you want, like, you know, we've rated Bungus before, but if you want like a quality bingo, like quality Bungus to follow, they're very silly guy. You should go check out the Bungie. And I'm gonna go to their chat right now, and there we go. I've made my contribution to their chat. Right. What were we doing? Yeah, we're cooling down in the fucking puddle of my chud sadness. Jute patch is done. Maze. How do we tackle this mazeful problem? Aqueducts are good, but also annoying to make. What I thought about was making like a little channel. That makes sense. Give me a moment. Let me show you the vision here. Let me show you the vision. Mostly because I also want to see what the widest possible area is. What the widest possible area is for maize to still be able to grow. 75. But how wide can that be? Okay. If this can drop to 54, I mean, that's good. So that's gonna intersect with the pineapples. That's a problem. So if you know what, we can maybe we can miss a few, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that's sorry. Sorry, there's no way, right? There's no way that's The break point. That can't be, like... No. No. No, please. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Roblox, wait, wrong game. Yeah. Indeed. Astute observation. Oh my god. It is one hydration short. I am so mad. I'm so mad, dude. Hold on, let me do this a bit properly. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Does that work? Does that fix it? No, it doesn't fix it. I forgot to say hi. I'm not saying it. You're not saying what? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm scared. 94. Okay, we can live with this. Hi. Well, what if you said hi anyway? What if what if I asked nicely that you said hi? Would you say hi? If I asked really nicely? Please. Alright. You can do one more block on each side. Okay, fine. Hi. 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 Hello. Oh my god. I'm such a chud. Let me eat my fucking maize grain. Yum yum yum. Okay, what you building? Farm. It is indeed a farm. So, you know, it's to grow food. Hold on, I'm sure that that's not like a revelation that shocks you or anything. I hope not, at least. You want 15% of it? What if I said no? Would you be mad? Would you be angry if I said no? I bet you would. I bet you'd be seething right now. Okay, more maize. And I guess the one benefit of, you know, this idea, I don't know what yet to call it. Idea? I don't know about idea, but like the shape of farm is that like if I just make more aqueducts, which don't think there's a lot that I've made, unfortunately. On where we can solve that. We can solve that. Aqueduct. How do I make that again? Brick and mortar. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, where's my copper mine? There's my copper mine. I'm gonna go down there. If not at the top chest, I'm gonna go down there and get rock. There's already some rock here, but we're gonna get more rock. Whose hamster is that? Great question. That's a great question, and I wish I knew the answer. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream over at YouTube. How are you? How are you? Hi, how are you? Okay. That should be enough rock, hopefully. If it's not enough, I'll be very shocked. But for now, it should be enough to make sufficient space for our maze. What are we doing today? We're playing Terra Firma Greg right now. This is a mod pack. It combines Terra Firma Craft and Greg Tech I just I'm a business person. Would you like 2% of the farm on our stream? I own 15%. This is this is not true. This is fraudulent business activity. I have not agreed to these terms. This is fraud, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Have your signature. This is a lie. They are lying. This is false information. What am I making? Andesite, 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 andesite. Where's andesite? What? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Am I crazy? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it myself now. There we go. Mortar. Did I reverse that? No. What the fuck? Wait. There. Oh my god, I'm actually dumb. Did I just hallucinate that second piece of mortar? Like the third piece of mortar? I think I did. Currently stun locked by what I'm seeing? Why does the plane have two massive star bomb? Okay, buddy. That's pretty good, but hi. I mean, I just, you know, it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think when you ask why, you failed to understand that you must first ask, why not? Okay, so I just drew your signatures. Okay. That's called forgery, okay? You want to buy some of my... Oh, my lord. There's fraud happening in my chat. I can't believe it. I trusted you. How could you betray me like this? 100k? Oh, my god. This is blasphemous. What am I thinking? I have a funny idea, but I don't know if I can. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta think about this. If I just extend this real quick, and then I fill in whatever I have to with dirt. We have to keep the width the same. So like it's like 6. So it's like 3 more out here. Don't touch it or else I'll sue you. Good luck. Sue me then. Sue me then, huh? Well, you'll see how it goes. You'll see how that ends up for you. Never said it was a bad thing. Also, shop is mod Minecraft. It is mod Minecraft. You're correct. It's Terra Firma Greg Modern. Combination of Terra Firma Craft and Greg Tech. So, you know, tortured. You know, it's like you know, it's for the people who don't suffer enough with regular gameplay and they want a little more like brain deflation going on, you know. I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you get it. The width needs to be the same. I just understood that. Like, hold on, wait, no, I'm already messing up. I'm already forgetting. The width needs to be the same, so it needs to be here. So you don't suffer enough? I mean, no, not really. I needed more pain on a mod pack. That's the truth, you know. So this mod better. Okay, that's a little too much pain. You gotta get like a sweet spot, you know. You can't just keep adding pain. At a certain point, it just doesn't work, you know. It doesn't add to the enjoyment anymore. It's just pain at that point. You need like the right balance of pain and enjoyment, right? Does that make sense? Does that add up? I feel like if I am a little smarter with how I place my various blocks, I will have a better time Wise man once said, if there's a... For has don't stray away. Can we, like... Can we calm down a little bit? Can we calm down a little, please? Can we reel it back a bit? I'm just saying. Can we do that? The line is like, the line's been crossed, I think. Or something like that. What the fuck is breaking? The stones are breaking. That's what. I'm so, like, stunned. My brain is very dazzled right now. Pain is bread, so it doesn't make sense. More pain equals more... You know what? I can't argue with that. You're right. You have a point. You know what? I can't. My argument, it's been defeated. It's true. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, hear me out, chat. Now, give me that share of your farm. No. Now. Oh my god. I hate falling blocks. Is there a limit to how much it can flow? I don't think there is. Oh my god. Anyway. Let's continue. There's only like so many noises I can make of like disappointment until it becomes, until it becomes kind of repetitive. But, I'm gonna be real. I get it. I get what type of streamer I am, but I think it's also just like, just because it like attracts your eyes a little bit. It's not exactly an invitation to just saying that, like up front, I like to think that's like a sane thing to ask for. Would you go up to someone and like ask them some crazy shit like that? No, at least I fucking hope not. But hey, it's the internet, I guess. I like to think that like the whole person part doesn't really change regardless of what's on screen. That is my utmost hope. That's good. Okay, that's so congruent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll extend that by like 2. And do the edges for now. Oh, that scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Yes, chat, even the dirt block is not like pleasant to get on your head. It hurts like a lot, surprisingly. When that first happened to me, I was shocked by how much it could hurt. If you think about it, it is like still a cubic meter of dirt landing on your head, which is not good. That doesn't feel good. That's like very ouchy. Don't do that. Don't replicate that. You'll feel really bad about it at best. I never thought it would hurt in like Minecraft. I never thought it would hurt like in Minecraft. The anvil doesn't kill you. What are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what? What do you mean the anvil? It does. Hello? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Falling object, yeah. Never thought it would hurt like Sorry, I can't decipher that. I'm sorry. I can't. Straw? Stick. I just want to pick these stacks up whenever I can. Let's see. Stack these. What was I thinking? I was like trying to like theorize about how I could make this like super optimized and super like fancy and cool. Why am I digging this up again? I'm not. So are you planning on making an economic empire on agriculture to sell to villagers? Or does an anthropomorphic plan require fields of wheat to feed upon? Pretty much. Doesn't hurt to have wheat, you know. It doesn't hurt to have food for myself, for animals. I don't think villagers exist. Oh my, this is not true. Wait, the slander. This slander is costing me billions. Actually, no, they're lying. This is not true. Let me think. What am I trying to do here? I gotta be real careful about how I plan this. Just like, you know, I could mess it up real bad. Aqueduct. I'm running out of aqueducts again. Oh my lord. So like, are you? I think people are able to see the vision. I like to think that the vision is pretty visible here, right? Now the thing is, does my vision work? That's like a big thing, you know. I think it works. Yeah. Don't put water. Water doesn't have electrolyte, unlike soda. Made by the I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What? What? I'm lost. That's the point. You know what? I hadn't considered that. I hadn't considered that yet. You're right. It is the point that confused me. And you know what? It worked. So you should pat yourself on the back. I am confused. If this is a form of modded Minecraft, there's likely villagers of some sort, and not gonna lie, I respect the vision of what you're making. Reminds me of the lads. Reminds me of the lads playing Minecraft on 360. Good times. Yeah, it's just like I don't really know if I'm going back to that is the thing. I'm not trying to aim for that. That's not my intention. I'm just someone who like I'm not gonna lie, I don't play video games that much because I just struggled with that for past few years. It's just like I only play modern Minecraft right now, especially on Terra Firma Greg, because it's just, you know, it's what I'm used to. It's what I'm still able to like get into the mood for. But also, you know, I don't think there is. I don't think there are villagers, or maybe if there are, like, they're not like. How do I put it? You don't like have things here that are. There's a lot of things that just aren't the same. I can't do things like normal many mod packs even. I can't go to the Nether. I have to go to this version of the Nether, which is just like further down into the earth. Some things are different. When I keep your farm, I would just own the mine. Okay. Sure. You know what? You'll be hearing from my lawyer. It's mostly a joke. Fair enough. I meant it's good to see people playing Minecraft because it's nostalgia in a way. I haven't played it since 360 and enjoyed it. Sorry for the misunderstanding. It's fine. It's fine. What was I doing? Fucking aqueduct. I gotta remember how to do that. There we go. Yeah, no, I've been streaming since late 2023. You know, I've had my rocky journey. I've been figuring out what I want to do, and I still am. I still don't know a lot. You know, I'm still very lost and kind of clueless on certain things, and I just hope that given time I can come to, I guess, figure it out a bit more in my own head, and then like figure out what I want to do, or like things that I'm okay with doing. Because when you're, you know, when video games aren't like the most, well, I say video games, no, it's when stuff in general isn't the most invigorating emotionally in any way, it can get hard to be like, oh, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, but hey, everything's everything at its own pace, I think. Relatable. Mine is a little content creator thing, as I'm too much of a dunce to do such a thing. I wouldn't say so. I also just think it's not about I don't think content creation is about being smart. Not at all, but I think it's just also that a lot of people will put themselves down. I am no better in that a lot of the time, but you know, it's not always doomed. Like, yeah, the way I put it is, even now, right? Even now, I'm like internally, a lot of people might tell me, oh, you know, you seem so confident, you seem so like straightforward, forward speaking, and I'm like, no, the fuck, I'm not. Do you know how nervous I am saying shit sometimes? I'm not out here with confidence in my words. Hell no. But if I compare myself to like when I started, all the way fucking back in 2023, if I compare myself now to then, I of course I've improved in how much I can talk, how long I can talk, or stuff like the space in between talking. It's one of those things that you will inevitably, hopefully, if you keep at it and you review your content earnestly and with like a clear mind, you can absolutely find your way. And I think people who might start off like, I'm not good at this thing, or like I'm not entertaining, I'm gonna be real, like that doesn't get any better. A lot of the time, you will be like 2 years in and you'll still be like, man, what am I doing? More power to you. You're brave enough to do this streaming thing and answering my silly questions. So if you say you'll go far at this the stream thing, I wish you luck all the way. You know, I hope that I can like go far with the stream thing, but it is inevitably important to be like, nothing is ever guaranteed in the streaming world, not even just streaming, like content in general, whatever, life arguably. But you can do everything right, you can do the best you can, you can have optimal conditions, everything can go like in your favor, and you can still lose. That is the way of life sometimes, you know. It happens. It is what it is. But obviously that doesn't mean you should like not hope for anything or not want to strive for anything, even if, like, you know, if you go all the way, there's no guarantee you'll make it, right? There never is. But I think, you know, I think if you want to know, I like to think that the effort of trying at some point will be enough by itself, right? You know, I hope so. I hope for people's sake that it is enough. And I hope for my own sake that wherever I end up in the future is like a place where I can look back and say, you know what? I did a good job. I'm pretty happy. And if you know, if I never really meet the no, like meet the goal that I wanted to, I think sometimes you gotta adjust at some point. You know, I think you gotta reflect and remember why you started something, or why you began doing something. Achieving outlast and all that didn't work out, but I'm not complaining. Give it a go, and yeah, I get you. Just make sure you don't make your ballistics bigger. Okay, well, I don't plan to. I think at least not intentionally. I think there are plenty sizable, but I guess what, like, you know, I've sat with this for a while, and I think, you know, anyone in my more general audience would know that I've sat with this for a while. I feel like sometimes I'm very anomalous in the sense that I am pretty much the easiest target for, like, you know, I'm a very easy person to hate and bully in the comments, is what I'll say in my opinion. It's like, I'm an Aramorph VTuber, I'm openly trans, I'm, you know, sometimes I'm not afraid to talk about my opinions, and like, you know, I'm not trying to say anything, but it's like, yeah, it's like I'm right there to try and clown on, and people could be like, could take easy cheap shots and get fucking like cheap views for it, or attention or whatever, and that happens already. I'm not gonna deny or dispel that. Absolutely, I've experienced my fair share of people who just make a cheap comment, and then yeah, sometimes I look into your comments and youch. I mean, I'm not bothered by it, because like, it doesn't affect me. And, you know, I gotta be careful about it, because, you know, there are points where hate can get bad enough to affect you, but, you know, you gotta navigate it. You gotta navigate it well. And that's different for every situation, I think. What was I looking for? I was looking for shears, but I just don't. I'm not seeing them. I think I don't remember where my shears are. Well, anyway, make you're chill, not like you're controversial. Being trans, man, it's what you want, and we're part of the. Okay, now I'm gonna hold your shoulder when I say this. In my time making content and just in general being on the internet, and, you know, in no way am I trying to say this is a bad thing, but from my perspective, this feeling I get is that people on the internet who are like reasonable will always underestimate how like ravenous other people are or can be on the internet. You know, we're not unfamiliar with like the ravenous mobs on Twitter, right? We all know about that at this point. It's like, so it's almost nigh iconic at this rate. But it's just, you know, I think people have this hope in their heart, and again, this is not a bad thing. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, but it's just, it really can be like that ass, and you know, I think it is tragic that I have yet to feel like, you know, creators like myself, a lot of people will hold on to this hope that creators like myself have an equal chance of making it into like the quote-unquote big leagues. And all right, guys, let us be honest with ourselves here. Who here thinks that that is true? Do potentially marginalized creators have an equal chance of making it into the big leagues? Some might say maybe, but you know, I can't. I'm just speaking from my experience, but I can't say I'm 100% like, oh yeah, there's the exact same like chance. Have you seen Twitch? Well, okay. Here's the thing. The difference between like big leagues, like big leagues, and like semi-popular has become like ungodly large. And I think it in of itself is like, you know, its own little crisis. But I like to think that the ideal place to be is like semi-popular, right? Not like massive, but big enough to be like present without attracting the major hordes, if that makes sense. I think we're doing okay. We've planted all of our maize and some more crops. It's that fucking it's the plant nutrients that are so awful, and also it doesn't help that we're in like an exceedingly like moist biome with a lot of rainfall, so compost takes fucking forever. But yeah, no, and I felt this in my own experience. And people have been supportive. Obviously, for every hater, there are people who are very nice, who are very supportive about things. And I appreciate them. I appreciate all my viewers a lot. There's a few, though. It all comes down to how entertaining one is. Like Queso, he's a big boy, and he got lucky from the funny messages he gets. And I mean, I'm sure you get what I mean. Oh, I do. I get it. Yeah, a lot of it is luck. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit that. If you really want to get up there, a lot of it is luck, right? But I think while that amount of presence is very much a luck thing, I like to think that there are two types of growth in my mind, primarily that people talk about. There's the like explosive, like sudden climb growth, and then there's like the trickle, like the climb up on the ladder. And I think ultimately, you know, the explosive growth is great, but I think the climb up the ladder is where you build your foundation. So is it more power to you, and hope you get recognition on being sure. I hope so too, and thank you very much. And you know, I understand. I'm pretty fucking bold for being, you know, for choosing like, oh, you know, I want my Aeromorph Sona to be my VTuber avatar, you know, my persona, my brand, quote unquote, right? Because I don't know if you know, I don't know if you're aware. I have my feelings that you haven't seen this before. This sort of thing is so like in the ass crack of the internet that I don't even like have the guarantee that furries will jive with it, right? And when you can't even like be positively sure that furries will jive with it, that's when you're like, okay guys, we're in Nicheville right here. But I think despite the fact that what I portray myself as was like sourced straight from the depths of like the internet's butt crack, I like to think that I've like made something very strange where I can sort of appeal to the like outliers in a more general demographic. Does that make any sense at all? I feel like I've been able to capture the sheer absurdity required to like draw people in from a more general audience that are just like curious, you know, out of like either out of morbid curiosity or sheer horror or some combination of those as well, maybe like a hint of like sexual confusion or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's a lot of ways you could describe it. I should make more mortar. I think that would be good. There's a bunch of lime. There's, well, not a bunch. There's one bucket of lime water here. I can miss the one bucket. How much do I need again for lime water? 20. 20. I think, right? Right? Yeah. How much is it per mortar? 100 millibuckets? That would be like 100 pieces of sand? Is it only white sand? I don't know if it's only white sand. Now that I think about it, because we don't have too much of that. Okay, it's any sand. It's any sand. It's any sand. It's any sand. Where? Some of our sand, please, please. Did I put it in the other chest? I probably did. Where the fuck? There's black sand. You're kidding me. Do I not have any? Oh my god. I've tried them, so trying to make content too. There's just so many problems with what YouTube for mud. Yeah. So I guess I can relate. No, I'm not big and I'm definitely not trying that hard, but I think I know what you mean. Yeah. And speaking of, you know, with the fact that I'm a fucking plane and Aramore thing, it has given me this superpower almost, because I don't feel great about it, but if there's ever a week where I'm just really not feeling it and I'm really not able to put as much effort in the shorts as I'd like, I kind of just have been able to get away with like just posting like very generic slop, because it's like the element is already there. It's like it's enough on its own to carry, and I think that is horrifying in a way, because that's something you kill for in this space, you know. Maybe, I don't know. It's like it's a buff. It's like I get like 5 really hard debuffs, but being a plane on the internet has a lot of huge perks to it. You know, you still feel the buffs. You'll still feel the negative effects, but I think ultimately shit is a trade-off, especially in something like content where every choice, if you're trying to make choices that go towards something, if you're not just doing shit for fun, there will be consequences and effects from every choice. Not to worry, I'm sure you'll do well, and I hope your community grows. Anyway, gotta do British things before bed. British things before bed. Interesting. Take care and see you next stream. Well, thank you. I do hope you have a good night's rest. Thank you for saying hi, stopping by, and you know, having a good chit chat. Yeah, I hope you rest well, and I'll definitely see you around. When do I stream next? I stream next tomorrow. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong. We do have a Discord as well. If you care to join, obviously you gotta you gotta be like, yeah. There's rules. See you, Bird. I don't know why that sounds like air generated. It's just my mind, anyways. Yeah. Good night, Bird. Good night. Good night. Let me dip myself in water because I'm overheating. There's also an ad starting soon. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff going on. We've been going for 2 hours. I might not keep going too long because I wanna ease into it again, because you know, I don't wanna. I've had a stressful week and I wanna immediately burn myself out. I wanna take myself not on a wild ride. I wanna go on a comfortable ride that I'm like I can ease back into it. I'm not just like throwing myself into the gutter again, and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to stream tomorrow. And so if I do like a really short stream today, I might be like, okay, we'll hop on back tomorrow. Oh my god, we do not have enough sand. That might be a good like marker, I guess, wouldn't it? We do some brown sand. Depends. Let me think about it. Let me ponder a bit. Look at my Twitch dashboard. Like, work with me here. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm fine with a shorter stream. I'm fine with that. I already asked, how the hell is your model moving? You're like wearing some kind of costume or all? No, it's all camera. It's all camera. It's like facial recognition, it's like facial tracking, and then some of those things are like attached to the model in terms of live 2D. It's all tracked by face. Oh my god, Cider is live. You know what, guys? We're gonna bully Cider right now. We're gonna bully Cider right now. For those of you on Twitch, obviously, if you have your subbed, you can use emotes elsewhere. Let me just start that raid and craft a chat message for you guys to use in that raid. Where are my own emotes, please? Chug. I love oil. Plain raid. Or be like fake plain raid. We gotta be specific. You know, I'll give you guys that raid message. Besides that, I'm just hoping to pick up the pace again. I don't want to pressure myself too much. Hopefully expect some shorts on the channel, on the YouTube channel, and also I will try my best to upload those to TikTok as well. Don't expect it, but I'll try my best. I promise. I promise. But yeah, feel free to use the raid message. I'll be available. I might chat here and there in the Discord as usual. You might send me a DM if you really need to. Whatever, stuff like that. I don't really have much else to say. It was great fun today. Short, but hey, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed easing myself a bit into it and explaining why I've been kind of gone. It's been stressful, but I don't want to do too much right away and like put too much on my plate. But anyway, I'm running out of time to talk to you because the raid is about to go through. So enjoy your time at Cider's place. Please respect her rules and bye bye.